Hey guys, how you doing? I hope everyone is all okay. I can't see if my things come up. Where's my thing come up? Hang on. Oh, is it working? Oh right, cool. Lovely jubbly. Right. Yeah, I just wasn't sure if it had if the sound was on, because it doesn't say that the sound's on here, but apparently it is. It's all good. So yeah, I hope everyone is all right. Hope everyone is having some fun in the sun, as you do, and it's all good. It is Thursday night. It is time for the quiz. It might not be Thursday night because you might be watching on when we're not live, and it doesn't matter if you are, because if you're watching when we're not live, you can still take part and you can still comment on the draw. You can still answer the questions. The only thing is we can't respond and your answers will not come up, but your comments will still count for the comment draw, which is going to be on Sunday night. As per usual, it's going to be on Sunday night just before we do the main draws. So yeah, we do the main draws at 8:30, don't we? So you'll be looking at about 5 minutes after that. Hello, Kellyanne. Yay, quiz night. Kellyanne, have you got an account with us? Because I can't find your details, because you won £5 website credit and I can't put it on your account. Have you got an account with us? Have you opened an account? If you have, great, but I can't find it. If you don't want to message on here, just PM us on our Facebook Messenger me or something, because I couldn't find any info. Right, what name is it under? Send me all the details. PM me. Via Facebook message, and I will add the £5 to your account, because I couldn't find it, and I couldn't find your thing, so I couldn't message you. There you go. That's problem solved now. You come on. So yes, it's all good. Don't forget as well, guys, we've got our big one, our biggest ever competition. This Sunday is finally upon us. We launched it for about 4 weeks ago, because we didn't know how well it was going to do. There's still up to right now 24, I think it is, instant wins available, including 3 £500, which is amazing. And there are under 5,000, about 4,500 tickets left. So the odds are amazing. There's 24 on about 3,600 quid and 24 instant wins available, and that's going to be drawn on Sunday night, come what may. Plus there's also the main draw again, which is £3,000. Obviously £3,000 is still the same. So there's loads of instant wins. Yeah, get yourself on that. You can get yourself an instant win, anything from a Bright Competitions cap to 500 quid basically. So it is all pretty good. Right, here he is, because I know you're going to ask me. Oh, let's have a look. Come on, you. He was so lovable but annoying the other night. I'm in bed, just in bed, you know what I mean, lying there, and he would not leave me alone. And he was jumping on the misses as well. He was licking and jumping, and he was just not playing fair, because I think he'd been in all day, because it was obviously too hot to take him out. So we only taken him for a brief walk. And yeah, he was just very, very needy. Oh yeah, look at the face. Very needy. So yeah, also we've got a Louis Vuitton never full bag as well. Louis Vuitton never full bag. What else have we got? I can't see the screen. We've got a Switch. A Switch, a Nintendo Switch, 55-inch TV, a Ninja Fryer, his Nurse Fragrance bundle, and obviously £1,000 weekly cash draw, which is instead of the £500 from 99p. Tickets are from 49p, and they all come with cash alternatives, cash options. So if you don't like, oh, nice one, Paul, nice to see you feeling well. But if you don't like any of the prizes, if you're not into your LV bags or anything like that, then yeah, just get the cash options. Honestly, we've done so many prizes recently, and I can count on one hand over the past couple of weeks people who've taken the actual prizes. Everyone's taking the cash, which is fine. It's why we do it. It's not a problem. Don't feel bad about taking the cash. Oh, you're very tired. He's very tired. So yeah, we've got loads, and don't forget we're going to be launching an amazing competition. We've also got a motorbike on Tuesday as well, on Honda CB650F. Which is absolutely fantastic. So it's all good. Lots and lots of prizes. And when we do this instant win one that we're finishing on Sunday, we're going to be launching a brand new one. You couldn't find me because he didn't have an account. I thought he did. Oh, we'll just register when it's free to register. Just register once. Send me the info, and I'll drop the £5 website credit, because I couldn't. That's why I couldn't find it. Right, yeah, go back. Okay, bye everyone. Bye. Okay, go on then. Right. Here we go. So, special subject is kids TV today. Kids TV. I've done some modern ones and some old ones, but there you go. Anyway, so start with me to go on. In which city might you find the Galleria degli Uffizi art gallery? I'll let you into a secret. It's in Italy somewhere. In which city might you find the Galleria degli Uffizi art gallery? Is it in Turin? Is it in Rome? Is it in Milano? Is it in Florence? Turin, Rome, Milan, Florence. No, Charlie Raffle. Ooh, no way. No. Galleria degli Uffizi art gallery. Is it in Turin? Is it in Rome? I've got a bit of hair. I can't see where it is. Florence or Milan? Milan or Florence? What are we going for on this? Here we go. What are you going for on these, boys and girls? Turin, Rome, Milan, or Florence? It is in Italy somewhere. Where is it? Come on, there we go. Where is it? Who's been? Anybody been? It is in Florence. Yes, it is. It is in Florence. There we are. It's not in Turin. No, it's not in Rome. It's not in Milan. It is in Florence. So there you go. A little bit of the old Italian art gallery thing going on. I thought we'd start with a bit of culture today. Yeah, bit of culture. Why not? Indeed. All right. So it's kids TV is the specialty subject. So I've done some from the 80s, obviously, and I've done some modern ones as well. You can have a look. Right. Okay. Next question. Capital cities. We love these. Capital city of Ecuador. Is it Sucre? Is it Quito? Caracas? Asuncion? Sucre or Sucre? Because it's got no accent on it. I don't know. Quito, Caracas, or Asuncion. There we go. What are we going for on this one? The capital city of Ecuador, which was made famous by a dance act called Sash, wasn't it? Remember the 90s? Ecuador. Encore une fois. Do you remember that one? Remember that one? Yeah, it's the same person. Right, yeah. Sucre, Quito, Caracas, Asuncion, capital city of Ecuador. Don't forget, guys, it is not the amount you get right. It really isn't. It is not the amount you get right. It is the amount of comments you make, the amount of guesses you have. It's all about the comments, all about having a go and learn some new stuff. I learned loads of new stuff. I learn new stuff when I do this. Yes, it is indeed Quito. The capital city of Ecuador. Some of their Bolivia and other places like that. I can't remember what they were. My mates from there, really. Excellent. There you are. Ecuador, eh? Capital city of Ecuador is indeed Quito. Guess you pronounce it Quito. All right. Yeah, he's gone to sleep over there. No. I'm really busy doing nothing all day. Right. Okay. Next one. Question number 3. Which rock band is led by the singer Billy Corgan? Which rock band is led by singer Billy Corgan? Is it Soundgarden, Smashing Pumpkins, Jane's Addiction, Alice in Chains? Bit of 90s sort of indie slash whatever they were called. What were they called? They were called grunge, weren't they? Grunge was like Nirvana-y type stuff. Which rock band is led by the lead singer Billy Corgan? Soundgarden, Smashing Pumpkins, Jane's Addiction, Alice in Chains. What are we going for in this? If you're a Simpsons fan, you will know this answer. If you've watched the Homerpalooza episode of The Simpsons, you'll know this because this guy does a voice. There's a clue for you. He does a voice on this. When he introduces himself, he goes, the joke is he goes, I'll tell you the answer when it pops up. He goes, Billy Corgan, Smashing Pumpkins. And Homer goes, Homer Simpson, smiling politely. Very good writing. It's Smashing Pumpkins. That is the correct answer. There you go. All righty. Good stuff. That is the lead singer Billy Corgan is lead singer on Smashing Pumpkins. All right. There we are. Right. Question. Don't forget, it's not about winning. It's not about getting loads right. It's about taking part. Comments, because comments, maybe we've got 6 individual winners on the comments. They are all going to win £5. We're going to draw 6 names. They're all going to win £5 website credit. Okay. What nationality was Alfred Nobel, after whom the Nobel Prizes are named? Swiss, Swedish, Spanish, French. What nationality was Alfred Nobel, after whom the Nobel Prizes are named? Swiss, Swedish, Spanish, or French? He invented dynamite, Alfred Nobel. There you go, TNT. There you go. Yeah, right. It's very warm. It's been quite warm today here. It's been like cold, you know what I mean? Cool, but warm, like humid. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, Swiss, Swedish, Spanish, and French. Nationality Alfred Nobel, after whom the Nobel Prizes are named. What was he? What was he? What are you guessing? You know, you didn't guess anymore. No, he wasn't. No, I guess anymore. Yeah, I was at my daughter's school barbecue today. It was nice. They ran out of what? They ran out of burgers. They ran out of burgers. Oh, burger buns. I'm just putting it in your hand. Yes, he was Swedish. He was indeed Swedish. He wasn't Swiss. He was Swiss. That's one of the ones. Yeah, Spanish and French. We just kind of threw that through. But a lot of people think he was Swiss. He wasn't. He was indeed Swedish. There you are. Yes, Alfred Nobel was indeed Swedish. So there you are. You'll know. Right. Right, deserts. No, the geography. There's quite a couple of geography questions. Not specific, not because I deliberately went for geography questions, just because some of the questions that popped up with geography and I found them quite interesting. On which continent is the Atacama Desert? South America, Asia, Antarctica, Africa. On which continent is the Atacama Desert? Is it South America, Asia, Antarctica, Africa? What are you going for on this? I know a dog called Gobi. That's named after a desert. Yeah, which continent is the Atacama Desert? South America, Asia, Antarctica, or Africa? Yes, you're correct. Good guess. Well done, you. Yeah, Atacama Desert is in South America, is in Asia, is in Antarctica, or is in Africa. What are we going for on this, ladies and gentlemen? Yeah, I like this one. Right, okay. What are you going for? Oh, you've already answered it. Yes, you got it right. Well done. So yeah, continent is the Atacama Desert. It is South America. Loads of people got that right. Loads of people knew that was South America. I didn't know when I did these questions. I did not know that was South America. I was like, ooh, that sounds like an interesting question. We'll go with that one. Yeah, well done. Well done. They're going to be hot on Monday, so I bought my dogs extra large finger rolls. I don't know what that is. Yeah, I do. What? She ran 80 miles. She ran for a minute and then took her home. The race was across the Gobi Desert. Oh my God, really? Okay. Question number 6. How many legs does a butterfly have? What do you reckon? Mrs. Guy is scared of butterflies. Not moths as well, but not moths. No. Butterflies. We go in the butterfly. We deliberately try and take her in the butterfly house when we go to Chester Zoo. Just to freak her out, like so she can haunt her dreams and stuff. How many legs does a butterfly have? 8, 6, 4, or 2? What are you going for on this? How many legs does a butterfly have? Oh, hot dogs. Hot dogs. There will be hot dogs. There will. 8, 6, 4, 2. How many legs does a butterfly have? What are you going for? What are you going for? No? 4. Is that what you're going for? All right. Okay. Yeah, 8, 6, 4, or 2. How many legs does a butterfly have? How many legs does a butterfly have? So, yeah, the correct answer 8, 6, 4, or 2. The correct answer is 6. Yes, it is 6. They have 6 legs. Right, they have 6 legs. How many legs does a butterfly? Oh, she's proper screwing her face, which looks like a bulldog licking urine off a thistle. You do. Not normally, just never use that face. Right, okay, that way I was right. Perfect. All right, so question number 7. What are we going for on this question number 7? Okay, so history question now. A history question for all you buffs out there, all you history buffs. How many years did the 100 Years' War last? 94, 116, 104, 100. How many years did the 100 Years' War last? Was it 94 years? Was it 116 years? Was it 104 years? Or was it 100 years? What are you looking at me strangely? How many years is a stupid question, apparently. How many years did that? So the 100 Years' War, that you learn about in school. 94, 116, 104, 100. Did you not learn the 100 Years' War in school? Oh, we didn't. 94, 116, 104, 100. How many years did the 100 Years' War last for? What are we going for? Come on. No. No. The 100 Years' War. Yes, it was slightly longer than 100 years. It was 116. Should be called the 116 Years' War. Yes, it lasted for 116 years. There we are. So imagine that, though. Imagine your entire life at war. Just at war your entire life. You would be, wouldn't you? No one's going to live older than that. Anyway, there you are. So yeah, 116 years was at the 100 Years' War. Okay then, right, here we go. This is one for you. You'll know this one. So in the nursery rhyme, started off well. In the nursery rhyme, Sing a Song of Sixpence, where was the Queen? Was the Queen in the parlour? Was the Queen in the kitchen? Was the Queen in the garden? Or was the Queen in the counting house? You just said no. She was definitely in one of those places. Was the Queen in the parlour? Sorry, number 1 in the parlour, number 2 in the kitchen, number 3 in the garden, or number 4 in the counting house? Sing a Song of Sixpence. Yes. Right. You get the nursery rhyme one right. Yeah. Was the Queen in the parlour? Was the Queen in the kitchen? Was the Queen in the garden? Was the Queen in the counting house? Yeah. So what are you going to do? So. Sing a Song of Sixpence, a pocket full of rye, 4 and 20 blackbirds baked in a pie. I don't actually know the rest. Do you? Do you? You don't know. Right. So, yeah. Okay, I'll let you into a secret. No one was in the kitchen. The king was in the counting house. The other, was it Emily or something? Was her name Emily? Who was in the garden then? And they baked off her nose. Was it Emily or Emma or something? Could have been Emily. Anyway, she was in the garden. The maid was in the garden, and the bird pecked her because they changed it because it was a bit too violent. They changed the words genuinely. But the Queen was in the parlour eating bread and honey. Eating bread and honey. There we are. So there we are. Sing a Song of Sixpence. There you have it. Right. Okay. Which Disney film includes the characters Eglantine Prince and Emilius Brown? Which Disney film? Price. I can't read me. All right. Which Disney film includes the characters Eglantine Price and Emilius Brown? Eglantine Price and Emilius Brown. Is it That Darn Cat, Pete's Dragon, Enchanted, Bedknobs and Broomsticks? Which Disney film includes the characters Eglantine Price and Emilius Brown? Was it That Darn Cat, Pete's Dragon, Enchanted, Bedknobs and Broomsticks? What are you going for? What are you going for, though? No. But, good guess. Yeah, Eglantine Price, Emilius Brown, what were they in? That Darn Cat. Is Hayley Mills the one that's in That Darn Cat? I think it is. She is. You've never heard of Pete's Dragon? You never heard of Enchanted? The Enchanted, the one where they go into the yeah, you know that one. Yeah. I am stunned all of you got that right. Sorry, Monique, I'm not singling you out. I'm so sorry. But I'm stunned most of you got that right. I genuinely thought that was a really hard question. Because I have seen Bedknobs and Broomsticks, but I was about 8 when I watched it. So, yeah, I love that film, but hate Angela Lansbury. Paul, you and I can no longer be friends. Angela Lansbury is a goddess of cinema. I love her to bits. And you don't want to be mates with her, but she will solve your murder. In which Charles Dickens book do the characters Esther Summerson and Richard Carstone appear? The Pickwick Papers, Nicholas Nickleby, Martin Chuzzlewit, Bleak House. In which Charles Dickens book do the characters Esther Summerson and Richard Carstone appear? The Pickwick Papers, Nicholas Nickleby, Martin Chuzzlewit, Bleak House. Monique's fine. It's all good. Don't worry about it. The Pickwick Papers, Nicholas Nickleby, Martin Chuzzlewit, or Chuzzlewit even, or Bleak Ass. Bleak Ass. What are we going for on this one? They all had crazy names, didn't they? Just bizarre names. Like, just bizarre Charles Dickens characters' names. Yeah. So Pickwick Papers, Nicholas Nickleby, Martin Chuzzlewit, or Bleak House. Bleak House is indeed the right answer. I hope people aren't Googling these. You're ruining the fun. It's all about the comments. Not about how many you get right. Don't matter. 20 out of 20, 0 out of 20. Makes no difference. As long as you're commenting, as long as you're playing, as long as you're having fun, that is all that matters. And the comments do add up because more chance of you getting some free website credit, which you can use. And if you get the free website credit on Sunday, which you will, we'll put it into your account on Monday, you can use it on our new amazing instant win competition, which we're launching on Sunday as well. In the television series Blackadder the Third, which famous actor plays the dictionary writer Dr. Samuel Johnson, Stephen Fry, Robbie Coltrane, Rick Mayall, Hugh Laurie. In the television series Blackadder the Third, which famous actor plays the dictionary writer Dr. Samuel Johnson. Where are we going from this? Stephen Fry, Robbie Coltrane, Rick Mayall, Hugh Laurie. Any Blackadder fans in? Blackadder's such a brilliant series. I am going to introduce my daughter to it very shortly. Yes, I love you, Dr. Johnson, and I want to have your babies. Yeah, there we go. Yes, you're correct, by the way. Well done, you. Stephen Fry, Robbie Coltrane, Rick Mayall, or Hugh Laurie. What are we going for on this? Dr. House, Hugh Laurie. There we are. Yeah, Blackadder the Third, which famous actor plays the dictionary writer Dr. Samuel Johnson, Stephen Fry, Robbie Coltrane. It's a very funny episode. That it's where Rowan Atkins is going around to it. Wow, big Blackadder fans in here. Love it. Okay, harder ones next week. That's it. You've signed your own whatever. Yeah, harder ones next week. But they are, yes, it's very funny episode where he keeps saying words to him and he keeps going, he's just making words up thinking that they're real. Sausage. You've not seen it. Good Lord. Right. Okay, next question. Question number 12. Which country has a currency called Togrog? I think that's how you pronounce it, or Tugrog. Because it's got the umlaut, sort of an umlaut thing. I don't know how you pronounce that, but it's there. Have a look. Is it Uzbekistan? Is it Nepal? Is it Nepal? Is it Mongolia? Is it Bhutan? Which country has a currency called a Togrog, something like, you know what it is. Uzbekistan, Nepal, Mongolia, Bhutan. What are we going for on this, ladies and gents? Uzbekistan, Nepal, Mongolia, or Bhutan? Which country has a currency called a Togrog? Uzbekistan, Nepal, Mongolia, Bhutan. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it looks like. I don't know how much it equates to. You know, one Togrog is £8 or something. I love Grey's Man. Remember keeping appearances. Yeah, keeping up appearances. Mongolia. Yes, Mongolia has a currency called the Togrog. Well done, people who got that right. But thank you everyone for taking part. Yeah, a currency called the Togrog. Don't know how you pronounce it, like I say, but yeah, that's what it is. All right. There we are. What are you looking at? Mrs. Bouquet, I think that's yeah. There we are. Yeah, she made a speech at my graduation many years ago. Yeah. Which American rapper was born with the name Tracy Marrow? Which American rapper was born with the name Tracy Marrow? Was it Ice-T? Was it Ice Cube? Was it Eazy-E? DMX? Which American rapper was born with the name Tracy Marrow? Ice-T, Ice Cube, Eazy-E, DMX. We're going for on this. No, you know that can't be correct. You've seen the films and you know what his real name is. Ice-T, Ice Cube, Eazy-E. I can't tell you because I'll give it away. DMX. You've seen Straight Outta Compton? I don't remember any of it. Oh my God. By the way, seriously, if you've not seen Straight Outta Compton, watch Straight Outta Compton. It is brilliant. Which American rapper was born with the name Tracy Marrow? With Ice-T. It was indeed the OG, original gangster, Ice-T. Tracy Marrow. There you are. Yeah, love Ice-T. Brilliant. Used to watch all of his films. New Jack City, Trespass. No? No one say any of that. My brother introduced me to OG, original gangster. Onslow is my influence. That's brilliant. Question 13. Right, there we go. So question 14, right? We're doing the collective names. We do the collective names. I pick a bird every week. We do collective names. These are all genuine names of collections of certain birds. But we're going to do cuckoos today. So, what is the collective name for a group of cuckoos? Is it a parcel of cuckoos? Is it a curfew of cuckoos? Is it a cast of cuckoos? Is it an asylum of cuckoos? They're all genuine collective nouns for groups of certain type of bird. So it might be ravens or something, but I picked them. They're all actually genuine ones. Otherwise, keep telling watching Law and Order. Yes, he's in Law and Order, isn't he? Yeah. Do you know what ruined it for me? He went on. It was Ice Loves Something. It was him and his missus who did one, and they went on the British version of Mr. and Mrs. the game show. I swear to God, no, it just wasn't good. But yeah, no, I think it's brilliant. I think it's really good. A parcel, a curfew, a cast, an asylum. A collective name for a group of cuckoos. Parcel, curfew, cast, asylum. It is an asylum of cuckoos. Loads of people knew that. That is a group of cuckoos. Yes, an asylum. An asylum of cuckoos. There you are. So if you're ever driving down the street and you see some cuckoos, you can go, it's an asylum. It's an asylum over there. Why? Because there's loads of them. You've never seen a cuckoo. Oh, there you go. You won't necessarily see lots. So you drive it. You want to move them now. You go out because you got them in your head. Drive around, they're everywhere. Literally everywhere. They're probably not. Right. Okay. And question number 15. In which year did the period of prohibition end in the USA? When the USA end? Was it 1936? Was it 1933? Was it 1929? Was it 1926? In which year did the period of prohibition in the USA end? Was it 1936? Was it 1933? Was it 1929? Was it 1926? No. 1936, 1933, 1929, 1926. Which year? Excuse me, I got hiccups. In which year did the excuse me, I genuinely got hiccups. Did the period of prohibition in the USA end? 1936. 1933, 1929, 1926. It was in 1919. The Volstead Act studied this. 1919, the Volstead Act was introduced as an amendment to the Constitution, banning the sale and importation of all alcohol, hence the revival of the emergence of the gangsters and, speakeasies, etc. But it was repealed. The act was repealed in 1936. Elliot Ness and all that gubbins, Scarface, Al Capone, who's famous for expiry dates on milk. He was the one who created expiry dates on milk. There you go, in case you didn't know. Right, TV. Okay, what did He-Man say to transform back into Prince Adam of Eternia? Did he say, until next time, He-Man? Did he say, let the power return? Did he say, I have the power? Or did he say, a mortal man again? Oh, I didn't know this. And I watched this show religiously. My brother had all the action figures, and I mean all the action figures, like everything. So what did he say to transform back into Prince Adam of Eternity? Eternia. Until next time, He-Man, let the power return. I have the power, or a mortal man again. What was it? No. It's not that either. He-Man said, transform back into Prince Adam of Eternia. Until next time, He-Man, let the power return. I have the power, a mortal man again. Yes. He lifted up his sword and said, I have the power to turn into He-Man, but to turn back, yes, he said, let the power return. There we are. That does make sense. A mortal man again was made up as until next time, He-Man. That would have been, that's kind of like at the end. Until next time, He-Man, and then the credits roll. That would just be it, wouldn't it? It would make sense. Wouldn't it? Yeah, no, it's true. There we are. That's what he said. So yes, and spoiler alert. Yeah, Prince Adam of Eternity was He-Man. You didn't know. Sorry to ruin it for you. Okay, right. What is the fifth member of Paw Patrol? This is possibly, I would say, probably one of the best kids' TV shows out there. What? It's brilliant. I love this show. I love Paw Patrol. What? Oh, Gumball. Gumball is amazing. Yeah, Gumball. The Adventures of Gumball is amazing. But as a actual kids cartoon, this is exactly the kind of show that I would be into. Fifth member of Paw Patrol: Rubble, Rocky, Marshall, Chase. They're all members of Paw Patrol. We've not made any of those names up. What is the fifth member of Paw Patrol? Rubble, Rocky, Marshall, Chase. Okay. What are we going for on this? So yeah, fifth member of Paw Patrol. Was it Rubble? Is it Rubble? They're not dead. Is it Rubble? Is it Rocky? Is it Marshall? Is it Chase? Chase is on the case. It's not him. He's obviously the leader. Rubble is there on the. Rubble's there on the double. Yes. Rocky and Marshall. Rocky is the right one. Rubbles was Nate. Was Nate's fave. My little nephew. That it was his fave. Rubble was his. Sorry, was it Rocky? Or was it Rocky? Could have been Rocky. I don't know. One of those two were his favourite. Used to love them. My cat just farted. It stinks. Yeah, when Charlie farts, he's not a welcome addition to the centre of the room. Yeah, fifth member of Paw Patrol. Great show. Love Paw Patrol. Right, here we go. What was the name of Mr. and Mrs. Spoon's daughter in Button Moon? We've been to Button Moon. We followed Mr. Spoon. Seriously, back me up on this. Tony Teaspoon, Tina Teaspoon, Tasha Teaspoon, Tanya Teaspoon. How did you know that? Right, because I didn't know this one. I totally guessed this one. What was the name of Mr. and Mrs. Spoon's daughter in Button Moon? Any sort of kids watching? When I say kids, anyone under the age of 18, watch an episode of Button Moon. They'll be on YouTube now. That is what we had to put up with as children in the 80s. Watch it now. You'll just be like, what the hell is this? Seriously, it's like somebody just... And then it's like they had 40 quid left in the budget and thought, we need to make a TV show here, guys. And how did everyone get that right? How did everyone get that right? Honestly, watch this. It was literally made. They had a 5-minute slot, and somebody must have found a bag of chips and 40p in a drawer somewhere, and they made this show. Seriously, it's weird. And when you've watched that, watch Bagpuss, and it'll change your life. It's frightening, Bagpuss. Frighten the mice. We will, man. No, you won't. Go away, mice. Terrifying. Bagpuss is all kinds of wrong. No, we don't like Bagpuss. What type of instrument does Macapaca play in the Night Garden? Does he play the ukulele? Does he play the trumpet? Does he play a saxophone? Does he play a guitar? We better TV in those days. Rainbow Super Ted. Super Ted was great. Green Claws. It's Green Claws. Don't remember that. I remember obviously Rainbow and Super Ted. Yeah, where Mother Nature gave him special power. A spotty man. Oh, I loved it. Banana Man. That was one of the questions. Where did he live? 29K, sure. Yeah, when Eric eats a banana, he becomes Banana Man. It was the Goodies, wasn't it? Bill Oddie, Graham Garden did all the voices. Yeah. What was the other guy? Tim Brooke Taylor. Yeah, the Goodies did all the voices for Banana Man. Sorry, we're just on. I can't remember the question now. We're just on nostalgia trip here. Right, a ukulele. Grew flowers in a tree and had an owl in it. Genuinely don't remember that. I must have slept through that. Rosie and Jim. Love that. Never seen it in the Night Garden. It's right. The ukulele. I'll tell you a little story about it in the Night Garden. I read about this. It took them 7 years to make. They came up with the concept and they spoke to children's psychologists and got them on board. And apparently it's supposed to be the most in-depth show for kids. They can get so much out of it. They made it. It took them 7 years to make, to create the whole thing. And they've spoken to psychologists and done this to make it accessible for all types of children. It's a fascinating story. There's a behind-the-scenes thing you can read all about it, and you'll be like, what? You just think it's thrown together with weird characters. It really isn't. Pointing peas down at the bottom of the garden. Love that show. Where does Postman Pat deliver mail? Nice, easy one to end. Scardale, Netherton, Langydale, Greendale. Where's Postman Pat deliver mail? Yes, he does. Yeah. We got a lot of little people. They call the Paddington Peas. That's the one, isn't it? The Wombles, yeah. What show did we run home for with your rucksack in your bag? What show did you run home for? I used to like Transformers. I used to like, it wasn't really running home for me. It was Saturday morning. It was Saturday morning cartoons. That was my thing. I never used to run home to watch a show because it was Grange Hill, probably. I used to watch that, but it was mainly Saturday morning cartoons I was obsessed with. You know, Ulysses, Jason the Wheeled Warriors, Dungeons and Dragons, all those. Don't talk to me about the Moomins, Dan. No, don't talk to me. The real life dog. Don't know. Greendale is the right answer, by the way. We're just making this up. The Raggy Dolls. The Raggy Dolls. The Raggy Dolls. Razzle. No, Slap must have slept through that as well. Greendale is the right answer. That's a postman back delivers now. Well done, just like you. And yeah, I feel sorry for his cat. Wacky races. That's when all the Saturday morning cartoons ran home for that. No, Dan, I was scared of the Moomins as a child. Really, genuinely scared. My daughter has bought a Moomin toy and she throws it at me now occasionally to freak me out. Seriously, I was genuinely frightened of the Moomins when I was little. Rachel, 18, Paul, 17, Paula, 16, Casey, Michelle, Leslie, thank you everyone for playing. It's all about the taking part, all about the comments, and I've genuinely really enjoyed chatting to you all about nostalgic TV. We should just have a screw the quiz. Next week, we'll just chat about old TV shows we watched for an hour or something. Right, all good. Thank you so much. Thank you genuinely so much for joining in and bringing back some memories of the 80s. So don't forget, loads and loads of stuff. And obviously the big one, there's still loads of instant wins available. A couple of £500 as well, £250, lots and lots of cash. It's going to be won, and £3,000 cash, which is going to be done as well. I know a child beat me. So it's all good. Really hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I am going to go and put the kettle on. Enjoy yourselves. Take care. Bye.